Welcome, Tamara. Thank you so much for being here today. We're super excited to get to interview you and learn more about you and your book. I would love if you could introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Tamara Totovic, and I'm a children's book author. I was working for 14 years in mental health as a psychiatric nurse, and right now I write books and illustrate art.
Amazing. What is your books about?
Well, my book is called Susie, Are You Smart? And it's aimed at 3 to 5 year olds, and it's pretty much talking about the way the book goes. It's like, are you smart like a tree? No. And at the end, it goes, are you smart like your mother? Yes, because she's the smartest person in the world and I love her. That's kind of the way the book goes.
Love that. What inspired you to write your book?
My daughter.
When you were writing your book, who were you thinking of when it comes to who your book is for?
I just started writing and then just ideas came out of my head and intuitively also. But I wasn't really aiming for any particular audience. I was just kind of going with it. And that's kind of the audience that I ended up going with.
Love that. How long have you been writing?
Probably about a year.
Amazing. What made you really sit down and start writing?
My daughter.
Love that. What is your schedule like when you are writing a book?
Like, what do you mean?
Like during your writing time, do you have a structured schedule? Do you have the same spot you go to, or do you write when you have free time?
I write when I have free time. I do have the same spot I always usually write in my house. I think I answered that question.
Yeah, you're good. Do you need anything in your writing space to help you stay focused?
No, I can usually stay focused pretty easily.
What is your favorite writing snack or drink?
Actually, I don't have one. I just usually, when I'm writing, I don't usually drink or eat. I just write.
Love that. What type of books do you personally enjoy reading?
Actually, I like children's books. I wasn't really into them before, but since I started writing children's book, I look at other authors and see how they write. But I like those kind of books, and also young adult and personal development books.
Amazing. Are there any authors or books that inspired you to become a writer?
Um, Not really, but there's a woman, what's her name, Jessica Alba, and she wrote a children's book, and it's very good. And another book that inspired me was called "You Are a Bad Nut," and it's another children's book which I really love.
What type of books did you grow up reading? Did you have an all-time favorite?
I grew up reading Daniel Steele and V.C. Andrews.
On the other side of that, now as an adult, what are your favorite series or authors that if something comes out from them, you're gonna grab it right away?
There's a indie author. Her name is Bethany Atazeda, and she's big, and she does fantasy books, and she has a YouTube channel, and I watch her, and she really inspires me, and she goes helps you with a lot of the process and going traditional or self-publishing, and just tips and tricks in the marketing and things like that.
Love that. What would you tell someone just starting out with reading again?
Reading again, that just read anything, like just anything, even children's books and young adults. I think a lot of people don't want to read that young because they don't think it's in their age range, but it's just reading, and it can also help with your creativity.
What would you tell someone just starting to write their own book?
I would say make like write, like publish it, write it, like don't keep it hidden. I think the world needs to have more authors and writers who want to express themselves.
What's one thing that people are generally surprised to find out about you?
That I was a nurse.
Is there anything you would like to say or add?
I think anyone who's inclined to be a writer or publish their book, they should do it. I think that's the biggest message I would send people.
Where's the best place for readers to find your book? Is signed copies an option and the best place to connect with you?
The best place is on LinkedIn. I'm usually pretty. I'm on there a lot. I'm on Twitter too, but mainly it's LinkedIn.
Well, thank you so much for being here today. We love that we got to interview you, and we're super excited for our listeners to get to check out your book.
Thank you.